Well, hello there, real gamers. Retro Rob here, and welcome to Retro Rob Plays Everything. Hey, you know how you got those games where they say, like, if you like this, you're going to love X, right? I don't do that very often, but today I'm going to say if you like Vampire Survivors, you are going to freaking love Scarlet Tower. This game is not messing around, folks. This is layers upon layers of gameplay. My first impressions, I usually play about an hour or two, so I can kind of give you a fresh look at it. This one, just to really get into the game, I am 19 hours in. 19 freaking hours. For me, that is like somebody playing 60 to 100 hours of a game. Because, I'm kind of slow. No, because I'm so fast. Because I'm so capable as a gamer. We all know better. Anyway, Scarlet Tower, folks. You're going to love it. Scarlet Tower. Hunt during the day, be hunted during the night. Scarlet Tower is a gothic horror casual game with roguelike and RPG elements like talent trees, classes, familiars, and more. It's sitting on 1,578 very positive reviews, developed and published by Pix Aurelia LLC. And it is, I believe, $5. So, yeah. Let's play it. All right, here we are at the main menu of Scarlet Tower. Getting ready to play. You got start games, options, and quit. Real quick, I just want to run through the fact that you have a lot of gameplay options here. So if you don't like to aim yourself and play it like a dual stick shooter, you can auto aim. You can turn that on. Auto attack, auto level up. You could choose what numbers you show on the screen. So a lot of thought's been put into this. Really nice. I mean, the video options, they're the usual. But I like that you can change the refresh rate if you want. Audio settings. I've got the music off, of course, because, YouTube. But the music in this is great. It's like, got this, oh, I do it as well as they do, honestly. I don't. Start the damn game. Okay, some things I want to show you. There's so much here. Okay, throughout the game, you can pick up armor and different trinkets. See, that'll help your character out. And you can upgrade them. I'm not going to show you a lot of that here, but I do want to give you a quote pro tip. All right, it's a basic 101 tip. I learned hard. Okay, so to upgrade your armor, because you got a blacksmith, for crying out loud, in an auto shooter. That's crazy. But anyway, when you start out, you don't have a whole lot of these little upgrade pieces, but you can get them by breaking down armor that you got on the battlefield. So if you don't want armor anymore, make sure to destroy it, and it'll give you some of these little pieces that you need to upgrade the armor you are keeping. Pretty cool, I think. You've got talents. You can upgrade them. Make sure to tweak this throughout the game. Keep an eye on it, upgrade it, tweak it. You'll sometimes forget it because there's just so much to cover. And, but don't neglect it because it's going to help you throughout the game. Keep going here. That was just a list. That's things you've unlocked. All right, so you got runes as well. Look at that. So let's, can put this guy, wait, sorry, there we go. I think it's usually Y. There you go. Put Y in. Look at that. Increase move speed. Look at it, you can add those runes. Some of the things do like duplicate. This is the encyclopedia. There's this is basically a list of things that you've unlocked and seen. Look at this. Even more stuff that I haven't unlocked yet. I'm not kidding. This game's not messing around. All right, back to this main screen. I think I noted that you have these innate abilities here that you can upgrade. But one thing that you absolutely need to do, absolutely need to do, upgrade these stats early on. Focus on this. I know there's a lot to the game. The armor's free when you find it, so put that on, obviously. But also, upgrade these stats. This cost me a lot of time not doing this, because you kind of forget about things that aren't right on the screen. Also have familiars. They can run around with you. I got Hoot Hoot. All right, fine. It's just one Hoot. But I give a hoot. All right, I think I've covered pretty much everything. By the way, one other thing, you hit the I like to call it the start button to get to the map from this screen. And then from the map you choose where you're going to be fighting at. We're going to do the Plague Lands. But you know what? I'm going to show you a minute here of Leviathan's Lair. And I want to show you it because it's got an interesting play mechanic. And this is another thing that they did in this game. They added play mechanics to it that are different from map to map. You're not just playing the same stuff. You're doing something a little bit different every time. So on this map, because it's underwater, you got to capture water bubbles every once in a while to keep your air up. Now, we're not going to do this level because, all right, one thing that this causes, and it's not a negative thing, it's just a negative thing for when I'm showing gameplay. It causes you to constantly be searching for these bubbles. It adds a challenge to it. See, I got to get more air. And now I want to get all this gold off of this altar. See that? But I'm losing air. So how long can I keep going? Also, I might get hit. You know, like gold I got. All right. So I've shown you that there's different mechanics. We're going to go back to the map and play a different part of this to give you a little bit more ability for me to talk about the gameplay as I'm playing. I'm giving it to you. That didn't come out right. Phrasing, Rob. All right, folks. Here we go. Into the Plague Lands. Pretty excited. Moderately excited. So the first time I went into these Plague Lands, my character was fairly weak and it took a lot just to kill even one of those blobs. Now I'm doing a lot better. And I'm going to play somewhat recklessly just to keep the action going. So if I die, just know I totally could have made it. I'm just that good, you know. Alright, what do I got here for options? Alright, leveling up options. I can either level up an existing weapon or skill, or I can choose something new, which I'm going to do here. I'm going to get the knife because I like it. I can also reroll. Rerolls can be picked up on the map as well. Every once in a while you'll see one, so grab those if you get a chance. You can also ban things from showing up again as well. See? Hit Y. Alright, you got like 2 banishments left. According to that. Alright, see? So now I'm throwing some little knives. Getting some distance. Really, I find that at the beginning, if I'm getting weapons I like, I will tend to just upgrade the weapons I like and ignore getting new weapons till later. However, it's almost always useful to at least have like a couple to 3. So that you have capabilities at a distance and close up. So this is the sword. This is my main weapon. I could upgrade my knife, or I could do the slime staff. And I'm going to upgrade this. Add some more of these. Notice that I have my familiar running around. Where is he? Where'd he go? He isn't dead, is he? Oh no, he's back there. See him? There, I'm standing right next to him. There's a little hoot hoot. And then I've also got these guys hanging around. There's something that I've leveled up over time. You start with none of them. And over time, I level up to get more and more of them. Now I have a little fleet. Really helps the game. You guys all need to die. Alright, there we go. Another level up. And do I want to keep doing this? I kind of like these. Really keep an eye on how much damage each thing does. Also, alright, see this? This is move speed. Early on, it does a lot of things. It's loyalty, it adds armor, it adds critical damage, but read these carefully. But one thing you do want to keep increasing early on, especially in the game, is your movement speed, because movement speed is life. You can keep avoiding if you keep your movement speed up. Otherwise, you got to tank out and, you know, make it so that you can take a lot of hits, which you don't want to do, because there are some one-hit killers out there. What am I doing here? Beams. Fires 7 beams? 7 beams? Ooh. Well, we gotta do that. Alright, so other things to mention. Right now I've got the controls set to dual stick. Now some weapons will always automatically fire in whatever direction they go. But by they go meaning determined by them. You know, they'll pick the nearest or the highest value target. Really just depends on the weapon. But other weapons, like you see these knives, they aim in the direction that I have my right thumbstick going. So it's a dual stick shooter, really, with a little bit of auto shooter piled on top. But you can play it as a pure auto shooter if you want. That's within the realm of possibility. You can just choose that option in the options menu. Really work on these knives. I love those flames. Ooh, tentacle. Die. Boy, he does... That tentacle does not want to go. Let's do this. And then I cough after. Good job. Good job. Good video editing work. Well, video planning work, I guess. Again, I've got decent movement speed now. At the beginning, you don't have that great of movement speed. And I mean, at the beginning of the game when you first start out. I like these too. You'll like these. I guarantee it. No, I can't guarantee it. I guarantee nothing. This video has an until you stop watching it guarantee. Even then, there's conditions. Okay, so I've kind of spread out a little bit too much, and I'm not doing as much damage as I'd like. Again, it gets to the point where you really want to be able to gun down an enemy almost instantly if they're like a regular, normal, everyday enemy and they're near you. Because you don't want things constantly taking hit points away. Alright, so there's some about the general gameplay, but wait, there's more. I can turn into a bat. Wait. There we go, look at that. Right bumper turned me into a bat. You can use that to recover or get away. Especially early in the game, it's useful. But I found it useful like against bosses. Especially because every once in a while you can get stuck on this stuff. And I'll turn into a bat real quick just to give myself some maneuverability and put some distance between me and a boss that's really tearing me up. Oh man, look at that. know I'm upgrading that. There was some food there. Oh, other things. Watch. Oh. Alright, so this guy... This is actually a good time to do this. I will be able to use him as a co-player or a partner, I guess. What's the word I'm looking for? An NPC during this round if I charge him up by killing a bunch of stuff around him. And there we go. That was another thing I wanted to show you. The right trigger activates this blood-sucking ability where I damage enemies around me and it also heals me. So that's the right trigger. And if you look at the bottom of the screen, there's a little bar that, oh man, that fills up right, I'm sorry, right below my weapons list. You can see it. I might have to back out of this. Shoot. I don't want to. I want you guys to die. He's almost there. So anyway, once that bar is full, I can pull the trigger, the right trigger, and boom! I'm gonna suck me some blood, some soul. That. Really appreciate that. Heading the wrong way. Alright, he's almost ready to go. And then, I know you're not gonna believe this, but there's even more to show. There's just so much going on. Alright, there we go. Yeah, see that? Kicked butt, right? Alright, so... add too much. Okay, look at it. He left me a gift. And I'll take that. Left me this. And I think he runs around killing people. Where'd he go? Is he not right? Is he not running around? Yeah, there he is. See? He's killing people left and right. Or, well, monsters left and right. Are monsters people too? I don't know. I guess if you watch Monsters Incorporated, you might feel that way. I don't know. Alright. He's the Bloodmancer. Other stuff to note. I mentioned earlier that money and all the goodies that you pick up are spendable between rounds, but also you can spend them in game at Mr. Toad's shack here. Oh wait. And what do we got? I'm gonna up my attack speed. Alright. If I hit Y near Mr. Toad here, look at this. I got a move speed flask, HP regeneration, and I could get some gold, a bag of gold. And this is paid for by death. Those are the skulls up at the top, how many people I killed. Alright, so we'll do, oh, I got no real money, so I'll take I've got nothing really there, so I went with the bag of gold. That's what I'm trying to say. See, I get way into this game. I end up focusing on the game instead of talking. That's a problem. But that's a problem with me generally. As somebody who shows video games on YouTube. Alright, upgrade, increases damage. Gain a shield for 3 seconds upon draining. I want to do that, but I'm going to go with this. And increase that to, again, for the end game, I really want a lot. Of ability to damage. Because the bosses in this, I don't know if I'd call them brutal. I'd call them, I mean, they're hard to kill in a way. Because they got a lot of hit points. They're tanks. There's a good way of putting it. They're tanks. Yes, the bosses in this are definitely tanks. So long, suckers. And I want the move speed. Sometimes it gets kind of noticeable. And let's see if there's something more to go look at. Yes, there is. If you look on the bottom right-hand side of the screen, you can see that there's a little map. That helps you locate things that are going on in the game. That makes sense, right? That's kind of what a map does. I know. There appears to be a lot of stuff over here, but I don't see it. Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. Get these little altars. See? And sometimes they'll do something amazing for you. Sometimes they'll kind of waste your time. But most of the time, it's something good. Like, it'll definitely damage enemies as a general... Well, I guess it's not definite. But as a general rule, it will damage enemies. But maybe not as many as you'd hope. But they are useful when you're desperate, so keep an eye out. I'm looking for a good one here. Up. What's his deal? Come on, mine away. Let him mine. More loyalty. Let's see. Again, I can re-roll. I can re-roll if I would like. I'm not gonna waste one because I'm waiting for something really, really horrible to show up. Did my other guy die? Did I replace him? Jeez. Enemies galore. Increase damage by 30 or by 7. What do you think? Oh, this is useful. Velocity is pretty good. You don't get to level this guy up as much very often. So, all right, so see? Come on. Stay on there. There we go. Oh yeah, here's another thing. And by the way, this will cost you lives. See, again, it's like constantly. And here's another thing to show you. And here's another thing to show you. And this game is like it. And you're constantly finding great stuff that it's doing. Come on. All right. Upgrade. We're getting to the point where some truly great weapons are to come out. So yeah, so here we have a circle. And right now, because I'm doing well, this isn't a very worrisome thing, but that circle in a boss battle can definitely cost you your life. In fact, I often will save the right trigger for when I get those. Let's see, what am I gonna do? Yeah, more move speed. I do like a fast move speed. Come on. Just crazy. It's funny because you start out so vulnerable. Up that attack. Alright. It's about to hit the fan. Suckers. Ah! So much enemy. Just breaking in for a minute to show you another way that they shake up the gameplay. This is Scarlet Bridge, one of the levels you face, and it features a giant, just horrid monster chasing you throughout the level, and you gotta keep running away from him on the bridge. And this kind of stuff is what makes this game just so darn great. They're just constantly shaking up the formula. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. There we go. I'm trying to get more level up so I can do some damage here. Do this. And we'll do this. Do that. Alright. And a few more. And just gotta keep on going. And hopefully I'll survive this. Plus 2 move speed. That's gonna help. There we go. Anyway, we'll continue on with your regularly scheduled gameplay now. Come on. They're just everywhere. You know, you can get kind of lazy. You can kind of be like, it's going great. Don't let it fool you. If you don't keep an eye on yourself, this game will get you. And then you'll be dead. And what will your mom think of you? Huh? Not much, I think. Ooh. Experience. There's another good one. There's another good one. And it's 1 cast. Let's do that. Bleed damage is useful, especially for enemies that you can't necessarily hit real often. That does happen. So you want them to bleed, so you're doing more damage over time. About time. I don't know why that sword I haven't really been getting much upgrade on. That's like your initial weapon. Mm-hmm. Should have gone with bleed. Come on, let's do this. Let's not. Forget it. I was just kidding. Oh, man. It's getting thick out there. Once you finish a level, the difficulty or corruption level goes up on it. I believe that's how that works. And then, of course, it's harder to run the second time. I love how items that you drop, like, lump together. Oh, man, come on. Ridiculous. Ha! Just beating these little guys up. I wonder if there's an achievement if I get them all beaten up. Alright. Any source of shield is increased, or yeah, a little bit more power. And like most of this kind of game, failure tends to happen all at once. Stuff will go south. What else is there? Yeah, there's day and night cycles. You'll notice that many of the abilities will affect either the day or night cycle. So keep an eye out for that too. Ooh. I'm gonna get more friends. Boy, this is... It's getting pretty, crazy. My character's pretty, pretty decent, so he can take the abuse. Ooh. Just took some beating right there. Fortunately, I, leveled up. Come on. It's over here. Fountain. Mr. Toad. Oh, wait. Aw, shoot. Alright, so here's a boss. And you gotta be careful around them. Again, you get kind of, you get kind of used to beating everything up, and then you get one of these guys. And they can actually do some damage to you. Jeez. I got hit again. Again. Using my ability to suck some blood from him. And no, I mean, I'm running this on the Steam Deck, and it's got all this going on, and it's absolutely smooth, no problem. So one more thing that's good to do. If you can, defeat this enemy as soon as humanly possible, because you can get more than one boss out on the floor at a time. And that can sometimes cause problems, especially if you get one of those rings of death. Ooh, there's something. Look at that, something else. Get used to that. There's like always something else going on. Come on. Oh. It was that, not the enemy. I thought it was his demon dying, but apparently not. Alright, see, now I gotta back off a little bit, because I'm starting to take some damage, so I'll let myself recover. He's definitely a lot deadlier. Ah, oh, shoot. When he first comes out, or the first time you see him. Shoot. Yeah, it's starting to get a little harder here. Increase damage. There we go. Is he done for? No. There's gonna be trouble here. Increase tick rate. What does that say? Increase rate by 100. And I'll go with that. Oh, good. It wasn't pointing towards another enemy. Take that. Don't know why I wouldn't. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm just about finished. I definitely have to back off. Sadly. I really wanted this guy dead. I know. Look at how many hit points he has. Remember when I said they're tanks? Was not kidding. They're actual freaking tanks. They are very hard to kill. Come on. This is probably okay. I really want this guy dead. He just doesn't want to die for me. He's not a very nice guy. You know, not a giving guy. Quite selfish if you ask me. Sitting there not dying. What's wrong with you? Ah, come on. Sometimes you got so much stuff going on that you can't even tell where you're at. Oh. Another drop. I will take that. I'm actually, again, taking some damage. I'm still fighting with this guy, you know? Let's see what other goodies we got. Ooh, that's a good one. I don't think I can help you, man. Come on. We did it! There we go, victory! Let's wrap this up. And that wraps it for Scarlet Tower, as played on the humble Steam Deck. Graphically speaking, it looks really nice. I love the special effects on it. You can always tell where your character is, which, you know, that doesn't always happen in auto shooters. So, yeah, it looks really good. The maps all look different. Exciting to watch game. Hopefully you agree with that after watching this video. Sound effects are quite good. The music's quite good. Sorry I can't play it for you, but, you know, YouTube. Gameplay itself. Layers upon layers upon layers of gameplay in this. It is, it's just epically full of all sorts of things going on. The gameplay is downright excellent. The only complaint I would have is the menus could have been laid out a little bit nicer or provide you a little bit more guidance on how to play. But I figured it out, you know, soon enough. But it hindered me for just a little bit as I learned how to navigate and upgrade myself better. But all in all, this game's $5. And I've probably said it about 3 or 4 times on this channel, but they are woefully undercharging. Go buy it before they come to their senses. Seriously, it's a great game. I got it for free. It's one of the best games I think I've ever gotten for free. That's it. I want to thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it or found it useful, give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in a couple days. Bye.